Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ashley Evans. Today we have Gordon Wilson, Business Director at Achievement Awards Group and a seasoned expert in loyalty marketing strategy and solution design, joining us. We'll be diving into what loyalty really means in a business-to-business context and why it's vital for companies in driving sustainable business growth. Thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me, Ashley.
What is loyalty in the business-to-business space and why is it important?
Actually, it's a good question to kick off. And in the B2B space, it's all about creating loyalty for our clients' customers. And it's really important because it drives revenue growth, it drives improved market share, and often these customers become advocates for our clients' brands.
How do you help customers generate loyalty from businesses selling their products?
Well, I think probably the best way to start is to define the channel of distribution. So you have two scenarios. The first one could be an OEM, which is an original equipment manufacturer, and they manufacture a product and they rely on other businesses to sell it for them. So a good example could be a cell phone manufacturer who relies on, in this country, our telcos to sell their product across the country. In the second type of scenario, we could have a local business, so a local manufacturer or a local company imports product to resell, but neither of them sell direct to consumer, they sell to other businesses. And I think a good example here would be like a bakery ingredients manufacturer. So they manufacture raw goods, they sell those raw goods to other businesses. If we took it to an example again, just imagine the bakery on a forecourt at a petrol station. They buy the raw ingredient products from our clients. They then take those ingredients, they manufacture donuts, and they sell donuts to an end consumer who's coming to the forecourt convenience store to purchase donuts now, as the example goes. So that positions the channel of distribution. And where we help our clients generate loyalty is that we design incentive programs to get their customers to buy more of their products rather than competitors' products. That's the entire focus on B2B loyalty, is we're shifting share of wallet. We want customers to spend more with our clients rather than their competitors. And I can give you another example in the motor trade. You might have a multi-franchise dealer, so they're selling several brands, and we have a client who's a global OEM. And they might want this dealership to sell more of their brand rather than competitor brands. And we can achieve this through a well-designed B2B loyalty program.
So a client comes to you with a business challenge. What do you do?
So actually, this is the most favorite part of my job. And what we're doing here is we're immersing ourselves in our client's world and in their customer's world. And essentially, we're understanding what obstacles and challenges are inhibiting loyalty, and we're advising our clients on ways in which they can improve their business. So essentially, we're doing a gap analysis, and sometimes, and now we're being honest, sometimes we find that loyalty is not the solution. It could be a resourcing issue, it could be training, it could be remuneration, and loyalty is not going to help that. And we're okay with that. In our role as business advisors, we'll go back to our clients and we'll give them that feedback. I think a good example here would be if we're out in the field. So we're in the channel, we're doing qualitative research, and we find that a competitor's reps are visiting customers twice as often as our clients' reps. Now, loyalty is not going to change that if they don't have enough reps. So we'll advise our clients and we'll step back. And once they've been able to fix their resourcing issue or fix their core cycle issues, we can step back in and we can help them co-create a B2B loyalty program aligned to their objectives.
And what challenges have you experienced in the business-to-business and channel distribution space?
So there's a number of challenges. Some are specific to companies within an industry vertical, but I'll keep it brief with three common challenges we see across industry verticals. So the first one is misalignment of expectations. So we have our client who expects his customer to purchase his entire product range. And for this customer, it may not be feasible. They could be operating in a region where there isn't demand for some of those products. So that's the first common challenge. A second common challenge is availability of data. So in an effective B2B loyalty program, we want to provide feedback as close to the actual behavior happening as possible. And if we can only get data once a week, or even worse, once a month, then we miss the impact of tying that actual behavior with the consequence. And I think a third common challenge that we see is tech integration. So many of our clients have legacy software and some of them have super long dev timelines. And this just impacts speed to market from a program launch perspective.
And if I were to ask you what you do and why you do it, how would you answer?
Well, the quick answer is I'm a loyalty marketer. But what I really love doing is diving into our clients' world, understanding their challenges, and coming up with ways to solve those challenges using behavioral science to drive business results for them.
And what type of behaviors does business-to-business loyalty programs drive?
Well, there's two primary behaviors we drive. One is buy more of our product. So we're targeting volume. We want customers to buy more of our clients' product and across their range of product offerings. So that's the first one. We want to drive volume because we know if we get that right, market share increases, revenue increases. The second behavior we're driving is brand affinity. We want our clients' customers to love our clients' brands.
And lastly, can you give us some success stories in the industry?
I can. I've got two brilliant examples actually. So the first one is a global cell phone manufacturer, and through our B2B loyalty program combined with their above-the-line consumer promotions, we increased their market share by 37% over 5 years, which is flipping awesome. The second one, let's go FMCG. We have a global FMCG client. They have 43,000 customers in the local market space, and through targeted loyalty initiatives, we've been able to increase their total compliance scores by 27% in 6 years, which is remarkable as well.
Well, Gordon, it's been lovely chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for your time, Ashley. I enjoyed it.